Hey guys, what's up? This is Michael Probodinsky coming at you with a Burning Abyss deck profile. It's the best deck in the game. Plain and simple, it is literally the best deck in the game right now. OTK's so fast, it's incredibly consistent.
And they can run Opticlops.
Yes, and Opticlops being the best card you can run ever.
Yes.
But, I don't really find it fun, to be honest.
It's the most fun deck of all time.
I prefer Shadal's. Shadal's are my tournament deck, but I built this just because I literally had all the cards. They just kind of fell in my lap.
And I hate you for that.
So I built it, and
so much.
I understand why it's topping. Like, it's become perfectly clear.
It beats Cleefort. It's the only thing that can beat Cleefort.
Yeah, it's just an amazing deck, and this is just my build of it. And it's quite different from a lot of builds, but you'll just see it while I get into it. So first off,
the literal MVP of the deck.
Yeah, the best card in the main deck basically is your tour guide. Tour guide gets all your plays off. If you usually start with a first turn tour guide, you're basically gonna win the match. You literally got the entire setup you need.
You should basically, your opponents should say GG after that.
Yeah, exactly. Then you got Triple Sir. Sir, you gotta run him, and he's probably the second best, and then the first best is
Triple Graph MVP. MVP of the
Graph
deck.
is your MVP of the deck. Usually what you do is, first turn, you drop Tour Guide, bring out Graph, overlay, make the Dante, detach the Graph, and search out...
Scarm. Or Sir.
I usually search out Sir, and then get my mill, and then hopefully I'm able to make another Dante, and then...
Or Rubik comes out and you have Virgil.
Detach the Sir, and then get a Graph back, so then I also have a live Fire Lake that I don't have to get rid of a Dante.
Yes.
So yeah, it's just like you have to run these guys at 3.
Yeah, the originals.
The originals you got to run at 3, and then the last original is your Scarm. Scarm being the guy that searches out your tour guides, making it even more consistent and even more crazy. And you got to run him at 3. I don't pull him out as much anymore, just because of the new support that they've gotten.
But he's still...
I mean, he's still amazing. Don't get me wrong. He's still incredible, but, I'm usually just aiming to spam the field as hard as possible with just Graph and Sir. And then just make a bunch of
But Scarm
monsters.
is nice, too.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Scarm's amazing.
Cut him completely. Don't need him at all.
Yes. And then after that, running the triple Rubik.
Patrick Hoban mentality.
I think you gotta run him at 3. To be honest, because he's just another name. You don't always need to sync with him. You can just use him to bring out a Dante, and and of course you use him to bring out Virgil. But yeah, I just think you gotta run him at 3.
And he has no
and he's got the biggest booty out of all of them.
Yes, and also he has no effect, so if you can special summon him, no problem, and you're not losing anything.
Yeah, you're not gonna lose or gain anything with him. You just bring him out.
Yeah.
Which is kind of I don't know. I just like him at 3.
Yeah.
And then I'm running double Farfa. I love Farfa. A lot of people, I don't really know how many people are running him at 2. I think people are at least bringing him to 1, but I love him at 2.
A lot of people like Cagna.
Yeah.
I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, you're going to find out my thoughts on Cagna. But I love Farfa. Farfa just sets me up with the OTK almost immediately. I just send away whatever they have on field that would hurt me. So...
The mirror match, he hurts so bad.
Yeah, exactly. So I literally can just win games with him. He will just win me so many games, and it's happened multiple times. That's why I love him.
Whereas before you had Ailich, which would negate effects.
Yeah.
Farfa's just way better.
Yeah, Farfa's just amazing. And then I'm running the one Liebig. I don't really like Liebig. He comes in handy, but
he spams so hard.
He helps the spam, which this deck already did amazingly, but I don't know. I just like him at 1. I don't think I really need to do anything else. And then finally I'm running the one Calicab just because he bounces stuff and he'll help you, again, push for the OTK.
You can bounce your own cards back.
Yeah. He'll bounce your own, he bounces your opponents, and it'll just make it easier for you to get off your big plays. You don't have to worry as much if you play him.
Ailich is just kind of...
But yeah. And then I am running the Ritual build, so I am running Malakota.
A lot of people are talking shit on this card and saying it's not good, and he's not that good. He's not that good, let's be honest.
Compared to everything else in the deck, he is not that good, but I love Good and Evil. Good and Evil is amazing. And I just feel like if you're gonna run good and evil, I feel like you should at least try to find room for him. And he is the biggest out of all of them. So if you're able to pull him off, I mean, it's still good for you. Like he's the biggest, and
the mirror will kill it. He'll kill everything in the mirror.
He's really good in the mirror match. His effect's okay, but like it's iffy.
If you go Malakota Giga Brilliant, you should win the match because they're not going to be able to Giga Brilliant enough to get as big as a 3K beater.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like you might not even have to use Acid Golem at that point.
Yeah. I think he's really good, and well, I don't think he's really good. I just think just for having to run good and evil, I think you have to run.
I mean, you can be that person that runs just 2 good and evils, and I mean that's okay. That definitely is okay, but I don't know.
But I don't know. I pulled the ghost and I wanted to run it.
Yeah, I mean if you're gonna run, I don't know. A lot of people want to try Malakota, but no more than one.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Then just finally for the last monster is BLS because if you run BLS.
So no Dijin, though.
No Dijins, no nothing like that. If I pull them off, I'm happy. If not, eh.
Yeah.
All right, then moving on. The 2 good and evils. Like I said,
prettiest artwork in the game.
Oh, literally, I love the artwork of this card. I think this card's freaking beautiful. And again, this card's amazing.
It's Rhoda.
The only reason I'm running Malakota is because of this card. It's your Rhoda. It's like you just send it off. You banish it during
second turn after.
During the turn after this card was sent, and then you pitch a BA card from hand, and then add one from the deck to your hand. Any BA card.
Yes.
So that's amazing. So you can immediately get your Fire Lakes and stuff. So that's really good. Next, a tech that I'm running that I really enjoy, it's came in handy quite a bit, is Dark Core.
Double Dark Core.
Yeah, Double Dark Core. I really enjoy this card.
It's faster than Karma Cut.
Yes, you can get it off a lot faster. I mean, you can't use it during your opponent's turn, but...
Try to tell them what it does, because I don't think a lot of people run that card.
Dark Core?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's basically Karma Cut, maybe a little bit worse, but you discard 1 card, then target 1 face-up monster on the field, and banish it. So it'll literally get around everything. It'll get around, in the mirror match, it'll get around Dante.
Winda.
Yeah, Winda.
Towers.
Construct.
Diamond.
I don't... Do pendulum monsters count as monsters in the pendulum zone?
Not in the pendulum zone now. Right. Still spell cards.
That's what I thought. So I won't do anything about that, but still, I think it's a really good card. And like I said, it's helped me out a bunch in the mirror. It's helped me literally against every single deck because I can get a +1 off of it and banish your monster. So usually I can get a +1 if I pitch the right card. So I really enjoy the card. Next up, Double Mirror Force. I mean,
MST.
Oh, MST, jeez.
What was that? What was that?
Just, Mirror Force being the best card in the game, I mean, I gotta be running it.
Destruction is good!
But no, yeah, MST, because you just gotta run MST.
And you have Fire Lake, so you don't need 3.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm running 2 Night Beam. I'm maining 2 Night Beam because literally the mirror match, and a lot of decks are setting right now, so I think this is
no response.
Good. Literally, just no response. You can't do anything. Yeah. That's why I really like Night Beam. Next, moving on to the traps. Triple Fire Lake. I mean,
does it need to be explained?
I don't think I need to explain. It's probably the most broken card in the game right now.
Konami looked at the ban list after Fire Lake came out. It was like balanced as hell.
Yeah.
Doesn't need it.
So I mean, you gotta run it. And then again, Phoenix Wind because again it's an amazing card. You can plus off this by discarding, and then you can make your opponent's top deck, which is really good.
Which is dumb. I hate that card.
Then next, I'm running 2 Deep Riz because Deep Riz.
And he's also going, like a lot of people are just going the standards 3 Fire Lake, 3 Phoenix Wing, Wind Blast, and then cutting traps altogether after that.
I don't think cutting all the traps after that is good. I like having traps. It's still good to protect your monsters, and like Deep Riz is still amazing. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. Deep Riz is amazing. And then after that, I'm running 1 Traveler. A lot of people aren't running Traveler. I like it just as a one-of, just because activated at the right time, you can literally get everything back. Like, say for some reason your opponent nukes board, you can get the effects from, like, say you have a Dante on board and a Virgil and I don't know, a Graph. Yeah, they Black Rose, Dark Hole, Regeki, anything like that. You get you get the add from Dante, the search from Graf, and the draw from Virgil, and then you can just bring it all back. That is what I love about this card.
It's nuts.
Yes, so I just think running it at 1 is good, and anything more is pretty dumb, but I like it at 1.
You don't have to run it if you don't want to.
Yeah, I just like it at 1. Next up, 1 Compulse and 1 Bottomless, because just staple stuff. And that's the main deck. I enjoy it. Seems to run rather well. Moving on to the extra deck. Triple Dante. I don't think I really need to explain it.
He's a real guy.
He's
He's a bro.
It's just Dante.
He's a bro.
He makes the deck. This is what it makes the deck good.
Before new challengers, you could get away with running 2 Dantes, really,
Yeah.
but now
you have to run the 3.
that thing just, oh my god,
It's just too good.
It's not even fair.
Too good.
It's so easy to make.
Yeah, and then next, double Virgil. Virgil is amazing. Just shuffle things back in the deck that you don't want there, and then plussing off that shuffle is amazing. Literally, this deck is just full of pluses, which is what I
don't think
really
there's a way to minus.
Love about this deck. Yeah, basically. Because even sending a Firelake from hand or a Traveler from hand, you can still just get it back with Dante. So, just amazing. Great card. Don't think I really need to explain it. Next, double Downard. I was running it at 1 because I really don't like Downard in this deck, but I realized that I really had to run it at 2 because a lot of times if the game ends up grinding a little bit, it's always good to drop Downard, and then you can inflict a little piercing and stuff. It's pretty good.
Yes.
Next up, running the 1 Musa Rhythm. I love Musa Rhythm. I think Musa Rhythm's amazing. Just because he just becomes 3K really fast. And, I don't know. I honestly prefer him more than Acid Golem just because he won't hurt me. But I'll definitely bring out Acid Golem against Cleese because of that good old skill drain. So,
yeah.
But everything else I usually go Musa Rhythm just because I like Musa Rhythm. I just prefer him. Next, I'm running the 1 Alucard.
Because when you can go for the OTK, go for Alucard, pop the back row.
Yeah, he'll set you up for the win, like Alucard. Next up, Zen mains. If you are really in a tough spot and you need to protect yourself,
you should never have to go Zen mains.
Like a lot of this extra deck I don't touch. I only touch a little bit of it, but yeah. And then the one Tempo, just because
Tempo's nuts.
Detaching materials from XYZ monsters is funny.
Tempo for game.
Tempo
for game. He actually comes in handy in the mirror a lot.
Yeah, he can come in handy in the mirror because you can just detach from.
Ouch!
Thank you, Father.
What was that for?
My dad just threw a
cardboard box
at Jordan. That was pretty amazing. But yeah, anyways, Tempo. Next,
drinking all my mixer again.
Mech Equip. Just because Mech Equip, I don't think I really need to explain.
When you don't have Zen mains.
Exactly. Somehow your Zen mains dies and you just have your last ditch effort, you go Mech Equip. Next up, Nightmare Shark for game.
Stealing games is fun.
He's literally my cowboy. Just Shark for game. And then Acid Golem, just because he's funny to bring out against Cleese.
Skill drain.
Yeah. And then finally, just Giga Brilliant, just to make my things bigger.
For mirror.
Yeah, just for the mirror and just to basically, I like to beef things up. It's funny.
My Dante's beefed up.
So that was the extra deck. I'll move on to the side because I actually do have a side for this because as of right now, it is my tournament deck.
Even though Shaddolls are better sometimes.
Yes. Unless I figure out how to make my Shaddolls more better. So I'm running the 1 Vanity's Fiend.
It should be in
just
box.
Stop stuff. Again, I'm running the 1 Majesty's Fiend because he stops stuff. I'm thinking about bumping him up to 2. Probably going to, actually. And then drop this next card, Fossil Dyna. I love Fossil Dyna, but I don't know, I'm probably just gonna drop him. I've always enjoyed him.
He's so easy to kill.
Yeah, he's easy to kill. Next, 2 Soul Release. because me personally, I enjoy Soul Release.
Such a good card.
Because it can shut down a lot of things that your opponent's trying to do.
I don't understand why we are the only people that side that.
Yeah, me and you are the only ones that side it anymore. And really, it's because I don't have vanities. I don't have any vanities emptiness. So this is another good one, just because I don't know, I like it. Stop stuff. Then the one System Down, because System Down's good.
For Cleese.
Yeah, just against the Cleese. Then the one Spell Shattering for Cleese. Fairy Wind.
Well, I like Spell Shattering more than Fairy Wind.
I like them both. I don't know. I know a lot of people are choosing Fairy Wind over Spell Shattering. I don't know. But, yeah, they're just both for Cleese because Cleese are mean. And then overworked for the Cleese.
You okay there?
Yeah. Yeah, overworked for the Cleese, and for that rare occasion you ever go up against a Fire Fist player. It's pretty good. Then the...
It's actually pretty good for the Noble Knights, too.
Yeah, true. Then Imperial Iron Wall. I mean, I don't want my stuff being banished. Makes sense, I think. Then Light Imprisonings, just because Teller Knights have Diamond, and Diamond isn't nice against this deck. So
I mean, it does kill your Virgils and your Dantes,
but I fear Diamond more.
And you can use everything else in your extra deck to get around it. Plus, you have Farfa if you can...
Yeah, and then I can just get rid of it with my own MST if I want to.
Yes.
And then Royal Command for Shaddolls and Retort for the mirror match when they play
Fire Lake.
Fire Lake. For anyone that doesn't know what this card does, because I know it's not very known, it's whenever your opponent activates a spell or trap card that's in your graveyard.
With the same name.
Yeah, with the same name as one in your graveyard. You can negate the activation and destroy it, and then add that card from your graveyard to your hand. So I think this card's amazing, and it's ran very well for me in the mirror. So I really enjoy this card.
Indeed.
Alright, well, that was the deck. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like.
When he wins Worlds,
hell yeah.
Dark Core is going to jump up $35 million.
But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the deck, please leave a like. If you have any comments about it,
please.
Yes, please leave a like. Anything that could help me make the deck better,
definitely comment.
Put it in the comments. I love to hear you guys' opinions.
And we do not record with a potato.
Yes, we do not record with a potato. It's just a really shitty camera. But hopefully, within the next few days, we'll be getting a new one. I just ordered it. I just don't know when it'll be getting here. So,
yes, please, we need it. I'm tired of recording with a potato.
Yes, I'm tired of our potato.
I'm tired of potatoes.
But,
this is the Irish potato famine in here.
No, we actually have a potato. If it was the Irish potato famine, we wouldn't even have a potato.
It's the Irish potato, too much potato.
But yeah, anyways, like I said, if you guys liked it, leave the like. Any comments, please leave them. And hey, maybe if you like this, subscribe.
Yes.
We could
use that.
We would enjoy you guys to join in this.
The all 14 that we have.
Yes, all them 14 people.
One of them being you.
Yeah, one of them being me, actually, on my other channel. But yeah, anyways, thanks. See you guys.